Alrighty. So, Gecko the Old School Gamer here, presenting One and Done with Fester's Quest. Excuse me. It's early and I have to have my coffee. I love this game. If you've been around for a while watching stuff on the internet and you know about the angry video game nerd and he's not the only one, but he despises this game. And I think it's because they don't know how to fucking play it. There's a way to play it. You can turn it on and use your controller and walk around and shit. Yes, all that is standard. But what they don't understand is how to level up your weapons and get the stuff before you even leave the first area. Which completely helps. So, and they use the regular controller, which I'll be using right now. But when I play this game, I'll normally be using my NES Advantage. Gotta love this. I love this controller. Oh my god. This controller is awesome. But I don't use it as of right now for my playthroughs or reviews, because when I do, it shakes the camera that's looking at the TV. I have all the necessity items to port all the stuff into the computer, like the video capture card, a sound wire. My friend's gonna help me hook all that shit up, and so once I get that camera replaced with the capture card, then I can use this table for my NES Advantage, which means I could shake the shit out of it all I fucking want, and all that. So I'm excited. Can you tell? But Fester's Quest is one of those games that gets a bad rap, and I don't know why. I mean, I understand why they're like, this enemy's not dying, it just multiplies and all that, but it multiplies for a reason, so you can upgrade your shit before you walk away. So, plain and simple, man, Fester's Quest is it's definitely, I won't go to say as much as it's an S tier, but it is definitely an A tier in my book, and obviously other people are going to dispute that, but I don't fucking care. I love this game. I've beaten this game quite a few times as a kid. I beat this game once I got my NES Advantage back, I don't know, a year or two ago. So, let's get into this. I'll probably die right away. Well, not right away, but hopefully not right away. It's made by Sunsoft, so the same people that made Blaster Master and Hudson and I mean Batman. Oh my god. A lot of good games comes out of this company. If you die, you start on this screen. Okay, so if you die, you start on this screen. If you're in the final alien ship, alright, not to ruin it, but there's an alien ship you have to go on and you defeat the alien lord. But anyway, so if you die on that ship, this is where you start, and then you have to walk all the way back up to the alien ship and all the way through the mazes and everything, and you get there. But the funny thing is, you don't have to re-beat any of the bosses if you hit continue. But you'll have all your items. You'll have your health. That's like, there's 2 health bars now. But if you find your health bars to be upgraded, there's only 4 upgrades. Like 2 upgrades. So you're going to have 4 health bars. 4 health bars. So you get all that if you continue, but you have to start here and you walk through the sewers and all the way back up through the mazes, through the boss mazes, boss houses I call them, or boss buildings, but no bosses in there. You just walk through, you find your way. it's a pain in the ass to die, so that's probably part of the reason. But there is a way to beat the game. If you have enough keys, you have to have keys to do it, and that's probably how I'll beat the game when I do play it. So right now, there was money and key piled up on the same spot because the same enemy was getting blown to bits. It kept respawning. So I got 1 key and $2. So you'll be able to get weapons, upgrades there. The blue ones upgrade your weapons. If you see a red gun or a red whip, do not get it. You will be downgraded. There's a blue gun. Alright, so now my gun has been upgraded to this zigzag piece of shit. A lot of times, I will upgrade my gun as max as possible before I move on. Your gun will have 8 upgrades. And these are absolutely wonderful to do because the slower you shoot them, the more you can get out of them. But then you got those guys who don't die as quickly. Yeah, I'm moving on. I don't want to get in trouble with that. Shit. Alright. You have to line yourself. I already got hit, so I could buy a hot dog from the hot dog stands here. I just need money. Alright, there's a red gun. I am not touching that red gun. Okay, so you got $14 right now. And hit A, and I just refilled my health. That costs $5 for a fucking hot dog. So I'm just trying, I don't want to go too far from the street because I got a lot of upgrades to do. And then you have to line it, like, your shit won't go through trees. Like, you're fucked if you try to have an enemy right there. But you have to be on this side. Or as center as possible. But now the gun will go on like that. So this is why a lot of people don't care for this game, because of the way the gun system is. But all you got to do is get past the gun system and you're good. That's a whip. Now, we don't have the whip yet. The whip comes later. So getting it, it doesn't hurt to get it, but it doesn't do anything right now. But there's a gun. Now those do disappear, by the way. Now we're shooting cannonballs in a circular motion. Which obviously doesn't make sense. But, you know, aliens in an Atom Family game, you know, doesn't, like, the whole idea doesn't make sense. So So why does hating a game because something doesn't make sense in a game that already doesn't make sense? It doesn't it doesn't make sense. Okay, there's keys. There we go. I just downgraded my gun by accident, which kind of fucked me over. Oh my god, I just did it again. Fuck! This is what happens when you're on top of the items as they blow up. You can't see what you're getting. Now those frogs will spit straight down. And I fucked myself by being on top of those. I'm a little disappointed in that. There we go. So a lot of times if you go into the sewers right now, you're going to be okay. There's puddles of green acid or slime or whatever down there that will give you a whole bunch of items. And I think I'm going to go there, but I'm going to go to the building first. One of these houses will give you an extra health bar. You just have to find a dead end wall. It's not even labeled or anything. You just have to run into it. You have to aimlessly, oh my god, you have to aimlessly find your way around, and it'll, if you walk into the wall, it gives you an extra health for some reason. Alright, so fuck! Too fast. Fuck that gun. There we go. I'm not gonna worry about those frogs. Those mosquitoes will slow you down even slower than you go right now, and you will need vice grips for some reason to stop you from being that slow. I'm gonna go in this house. Alright, I got explosions. Good. I'm gonna go down here. One of these, that sewer place takes you to a dead end, if I'm not mistaken. And shit. Fuck. All right, so we gotta plan this out here. This frog's gonna keep coming. Or it should. Okay, good. Vice grip. Okay, now if I get vice grips for some reason, if I'm extra slow, vice grips will tighten me up and speed me up for some reason. I don't know. It's just the way it is. And you have to keep moving because these things will keep coming out of nowhere. So I'm going to run in here through the sewer. Yes, it is dark, and that squeak, it means there's rats in here. So you have to use the light bulb. Fuck! Rat's going to kill me. I'm looking for a green puddle, which should be right off here to the right. Or not. They're not giving me anything. Shit. What the hell? There he is. There's a gun. 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 Alright, now I want to position all those in front of me. This is where you get your weapons. Your weapon upgrades. And degrades. Now you gotta watch your head, because your head will trigger that sometimes, and you'll pick up a gun by accident and be like, shh, I do all that shit again. I'll go this way. I'll come down here. It's kind of hard to get lost. If you go one way and you run a dead end, there's chances are you're gonna go back and go the other way, and you'll find your way out. You don't have a whole lot of ways to go once you get lost. Except, and I'm dead. Fuck! Okay. So imagine you're at the alien ship, which is the last level. And you're like, damn it. So you got 1 life, 2 health bars, or 4. Depends on if you get those. And it starts you right here. But you have all your guns. You have your vice grips. You have everything that you had when you walked out of there. When you died. So then you just go through all the sewers and houses again. So, it's Fester's Quest. That's it. I love this game. I could play for hours. Absolutely. And it's cool. The music's awesome. I love the music. You know, this is, I don't even want to say it's an acquired taste, because it does get a lot of extra heat that it's not needed, but I think a lot of people do like this game more than they hate it. So, I mean, it's not like Back to the Future. Back to the Future, everybody hates that game. Very few people actually like it. Like I said, that's an acquired taste game. You know, I have it because I want to see what it's like, and I've always wanted to play it, even though I know where it stands in the grand scheme of things. But Fester's Quest is one of those ones that, you know, you either like it or don't like it. It's I don't think it's an acquired taste. I think it's definitely an A game in my book. You know, like I said, some people will rank it lower, but you know, it's cool. you just have to know when to move on. You know, you don't want to go through the sewers with the lowest weapon and try to attack a boss without upgrading all your shit first. You know, upgrade whatever you can before you leave the first area. Or even the sewer. I consider the sewer part of the first area. But, yeah, it's cool as hell. Later.